I'm actually pretty fucking happy with the fact that I haven't like blown up super crazy.
Yeah.
It's been like super
Take your time.
steady, you know.
Take your time too. Like, don't try, because like you see it all the time. Here today, gone tomorrow. The slowest route is the best route. The best route. People aim to blow up. You need to aim for longevity.
Yeah.
You can't aim to just fucking blow up and be like, okay, now I'm here making all this money. Longevity. You want to slowly build your fan base, grow with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you have type of music that you can do that.
Yeah.
Like, you have a lot of that hard shit, and then you have a lot of that softer shit that will speak to somebody, and that's important. Because, like,
I mean,
the older I get, even at 26, like, that angsty shit is cool.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't want to use your music as an example. Where I'm closer to 30 than I am 20 now, I don't want to listen to I Shoot My Friends like that all the time.
I hate
but I
that
like
song.
Frowny Face.
Well, the same thing happened to me. Neither me or Cube like that song anymore. We were fucking. I went on Twitter for a while, and for like 4 days, I was like, "Please God, get thanks above I Want to Shoot My Friends." It finally happened, and I tweeted after it happened. I was like, "Thank you so much." I was like, I could breathe again, because I was like, I kept seeing like videos of people being like, "Yo, I just checked your shit out," and it's them listening to I Want to Shoot My Friends. I'm like, don't listen to that song, bro. It's ass. It sucks. I want to take it down so bad, but people keep listening to it.
Don't take it down. Don't.
Yeah.
That's a bad thing you can do. Don't.
Yeah.
There's artists, bro, I've seen not blow up strictly because they just take down the music after 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, but it's been years, man.
And it's been so.
After
it's getting plays, bro.
Here's my plan, though. If this album comes out and it gets way bigger than that shit, I feel like I'm allowed to take that down.
I disagree.
That's what
you can do. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
But right, there's somebody at this point in time or whatever point in time in the future listening to that song who feels like you did when you made it.
Yeah.
And it resonates with them.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? And it shows also progression as an artist too.
That's what everybody in Spider Gang said.
It does.
Yeah, they all said the same thing.
Like, I wasn't exactly happy with Darky when he took down a lot of his old music, but I can't hate, but like, there's still a lot of people that.
People would be fucking mad at me if I deleted some of that shit. SoundCloud, I'm gonna.
If you don't have it up, someone will put it up. Someone's got it saved.
It's already happened.
Like,
it's already happened, and I'm like working to like take old shit down. That's like been down forever. Just impossible. I see, dude. There are songs that I made in like 2014, maybe 15, when I was like 14 years old, that are just fucking atrocious. And I posted this one song for like a day and deleted it right after, and it's up there. It's on the internet. What the fuck? Get rid of that shit.
There's a Google Drive that catalogs all NASCAR Aloe's music all the way back to when he was a little kid, and it's just like, how the fuck did you get these songs, bro?
Dude, NASCAR's old shit with the super like happy vibe to it.
I'm talking like years older than that.
Jesus Christ!
Like how did you even know about this kid? How did you get this song?
There's got to be some people that just save everything they hear.
Like NASCAR's old shit, like the Baby Suki shit. Like I'm talking like before that.
Yeah.
Like they have it cataloged and you can download it. Like
scary.
I don't know how they got that shit.
Yeah, how do you? That's frightening. Actually,
it's wild, bro.
People get shit that like you haven't even like posted. It's weird. I don't even know how that happens, but it happens.
The come up either way could happen at any time. Look at Jaleel.
Yeah,
I first heard about Jaleel in 2016. I first heard Jaleel.
Yeah,
2016.
Yeah,
dude, fucking.
It is so fucking weird having been on a stage with that person.
That massive,
chiseled
man.
I've sat right next to Jaleel and watched him rip his shirt off and do a backflip.
Yeah, bro's like a government experience.
And now he's like with like Denzel Curry and like
I saw that
on like
that's lit.
That like Apple interview thing.
Yeah, it was Zane.
Dude,
which I respect Zane as a fucking interviewer.
Oh yeah, we talked about that.
We
on
did
the phone
talk about that. Fuck Pete Rosenberg.
Yeah.
Shouts to Zane Lowe.
Fuck you, Pete Rosenberg, you bitch.
Like, yeah.
Damn. I hope he sees that, too.
Yeah,
I hope you see
too.
that, and then you get mad at me about it, and then you chase me out of your studio and go, don't tell me what to talk about on my show.
He'll be halfway down the stairs like, I can't chase him no more. But nah, bro. Like, there are very few interviewers who I respect, but I have a fuck ton of respect for Zane Lowe. Shouts to Zane Lowe. Shouts to Jaleel.
Yeah, seriously.
For getting that.
Dude,
deserves it.
I need a song with Jaleel one day.
I was so
one day.
surprised to see him on A14's album.
Yeah,
That was genuinely
weird combo,
surprising.
but it
Very
worked.
weird
It kind of
combo.
worked.
It did work.
Yeah,
It did work.
hearing
Fucking-
Jaleel on a beat like that was like, that's fucking crazy.
I love Jaleel because he's positive as fuck
Yeah,
in his
always.
music. And you don't have that. Everyone's trying to be edgy and cringy, which isn't wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
But, like, that's not him.
I fucking like, I don't know. I think there's like a place for like both types of music. And
No, there definitely is.
I don't listen to super positive music a ton, but it's because I'm not in a fucking super positive
And
mood.
admittedly, I don't listen to a lot of Jaleel's music.
Really?
But
I don't listen to a ton of his music, but like the songs,
I respect the fuck out of it.
the songs that I listen to, I fucking.
Oh, I love Wartime. I love Big Bad.
Dude,
I love
fucking-
Oh My. Oh, the
fucking-
she's got with Kill Station. He has music that I like, but
Biv
I don't
was-
listen to a fuck ton of it.
Biff was just playing me some shit that Kill Station produced I didn't even know existed, and I was like, I didn't think that combo would ever fucking happen. Shouts out Kill Station too.
Yeah, shouts to fucking Kill Station, just legend overall.
His run has been
Yeah.
almost flawless.
The
Up
fact that
until-
he's still one of the only really relevant members of Members Only.
yeah, up until like
honestly.
recently, because recently he's been posting all that like random crazy shit. I don't know what's going on with that,
Oh, I haven't paid attention.
but
Honestly, I'm not on social media probably nearly as much as people think. Like, I'm legitimately might spend like 20, 30 minutes a day on social
I
media.
wish I could do that. I have
Like-
to be on there more.
I post on there more than I scroll.
Yeah,
Honestly,
that's good. A lot. There's so many people can't say that. I can't say that.
It's like I was just, you want to know what it was? One day it was during the pandemic, and like your screen time thing on your iPhone comes
It hurts every time.
up, and it's like, damn, 8 hours on social media.
it
I
fucks
shut my
me up.
notifications off.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have notifications. My IG will go off for DMs and lives for certain people.
My fucking this is on Do Not Disturb at all times. Everything is silenced. Like even when I'm on my phone and like doing something, if I'm not looking at the FaceTime thing, the calls won't even show up. They just go straight to fucking like voicemail or whatever. But yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I have the shit that I know I want to see, like notification. Like I just got an Instagram notification. It is for, let's see, John Sick just went live. So I have like live notifications turned on for certain people because like we do record IG live sometimes if I catch somebody.
Yeah.
And we have our second channel. Like we have one of your IG lives on there.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude,
on our
I
second
go.
channel.
I must have seen that at some point. I
We have
wish
the Clips channel. It's KLIPS.
I wish that I've stopped going live as often. I used to go live all the time, and I haven't done it so much during this album process because I've just been like busy.
Yeah.
But I love lives because it's just so easy to like talk directly to like people who like support you, and it's fucking awesome. It makes it like bridges the gap between like you see a bunch of numbers on a screen, you don't know what that means.
Yeah.
But if people are like actually, if you're able to like see what people are saying and like have a conversation with them, like it's much easier to like feel like it's real.
Yeah.
I never let people into my lives though, because people do weird shit all the time. I've had some weird shit happen in my lives.
I go live sometimes, barely, and I've had like people come on live with me, but I always say, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be real. If you say some weird shit,
You're
I'm
out.
cutting you right then and there without even saying anything.
Yeah.
Like,
I try to go live less often too, because every time I go live, I cannot stop myself from leaking all of my own music. Half of this album people have heard on live.
yeah,
Because I just get so excited about it. I'm like, yo, you guys gotta
be careful because you screen record that shit.
Yeah, and I say like, I'm lucky enough to still be at the point right now with not a ton of
You
people.
don't gotta worry about that all the time.
Sometimes I do. Like people have posted songs before, but like, it's such a small group of people right now that I can say like, if you screen record this, just keep it to yourself, or like send it to a friend, whatever, but don't post it online, and people will listen for the most part.
Yeah.
But there's definitely been songs that like, I'm pretty sure, like Black Nails got put on the internet before, but at this point in my career, nobody gives a fuck until it's out. So right now I'm fine, but in the future I gotta like stop doing that.
Yeah.
But it's so hard to do.
I do video calls with podcast fans too, and they'll ask me questions and shit. And I'll be like, I'll talk and be like, hold up, is this being screen? Not that I don't trust you, but just please don't screen record.
I don't
this
trust
conversation.
anybody.
What?
I feel like there's nothing wrong with saying that. I feel like random people
That's true. That's
should not
true.
feel entitled to trust.
That's true. You should not be entitled to fucking trust everybody.
Dude, especially
like, trust me. I'm like, wow, I don't have a reason to.
Especially as things like continue to happen in my life and I get like a little bit older, it's like you just learn so fast that like it's a terrible idea to
only trust yourself at the end of the day.
Dude, that's what I'm trying to say, honestly. For real, I don't even trust myself. I make stupid decisions all the time, which is why I've learned not to trust people, because it's through those stupid decisions that I've learned not to do that. Yeah. And like now it's too late for some shit, but in the future it won't happen again, and like that's how you have to do it.
I mean, you gotta go through things to learn.
Yeah.
No one's gonna be fucking perfect. At least you're like some trust fund baby and your parents like shielded you from the world.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
And I'm so glad that I wasn't fucking shielded from the world, because I feel like if I grew up that way, it would
be different.
Yeah, like, and I just wouldn't be doing what I'm doing.
Because I had no restrictions as a kid.
Yeah.
None. My siblings had way more restrictions than me.
I had restrictions up to a point, and then like, because I had fucking amazing parents.
Yeah.
And then like after a certain point, it was like, okay, I'm on the fucking internet. Like I can see.
Yeah. Whatever. I had like no restrictions. Like I was walking across the city at a very young age.
Yeah.
Like
well, I didn't even really go out that much because I was so fucking anxious. I still am, but like I've learned how to deal with it more now. Mm-hmm. But when
I feel you 100%, bro.
Dude, when I was younger, it was like I couldn't like order stuff from restaurants or like talk to anybody because I was just like I would freak out, and I used to have like panic attacks all the fucking time out of nowhere. Like I'd just be like sitting on my computer like in a dark fucking room alone, like the least stressful scenario physically possible, and they would just like slap me in the face out of nowhere. And luckily that doesn't happen as much anymore, but I mean, oh, it sucked. It was bad. It was really bad.
Yeah, I used to have like 4 or 5 anxiety attacks a day on average.
And people, dude, it's like, it's so funny because I feel like people don't like, some people like say that they have them and they like don't actually know what one is. Yeah. But if you talk to somebody who really has like had like serious experience with that, you can tell. The first time that happens, 90% of people are like, I'm having a heart attack, I gotta go to the hospital. Yeah. Like people go to the emergency room for panic attacks and then, you know, they get told like, oh no, you're fine.
It's just a panic attack.
Yeah. Like, and then you're wild. Like, what the fuck? Like I thought I was dying.
I used to wake up with one. I used to go to bed with one. They would happen in the middle of the day.
Waking up with one was the fucking worst. Dude, you wake up and your day's just over already. Yep. And it's like, all right, well, I can't do shit for the rest of the day because I'm drained.
I dealt with it for 5 or 6 years until I went and got therapy. Now I don't have it all. Now I'm in a good place in life. I'm happy. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? But like, I understand depression very well.
Yeah. Like the therapy shit too is like, the first time I ever went to therapy, I was forced into it because I was so young. Mm-hmm. So my parents were like, fuck you, you're going to therapy. Because like the shit, when I was like younger, like the depression and anxiety shit was like bad. And I hated my parents for putting me into that shit. But, you know, obviously it was the right, you know, decision to make. And then my first therapist ever was fucking amazing. Strictly because when I went into therapy, like the first thing I told him was like, dude, fuck you, I don't want to be here. And he was like, okay, but you have to, so we can just do whatever. And then like, because he took that approach, it was so easy to like eventually be like, whatever, I'm here, we'll talk about it, you know. And then it like helped. And then he fucking quit for good reason. He had a kid and like he got a job opportunity that was like better. So I was like, fuck, fine, whatever. But it sucked because then I had to go through like 4 therapists before I found like a good one again. There was this one girl who fucking, every time I went in there, she was like, you should try going on bike rides. I was like, I want to kill myself, bro. I'm not riding a bike today, dude. Like, I just told you that I want to kill myself. You told me to go on a bike ride? Fuck you. You know? Like, but I also wasn't, like, receptive.
You know what kind of, as dark as it is, you know what kind of fucking got me over, like, all that depression shit? Realizing that none of this actually fucking matters.
Yeah.
We're literally sacks of meat on a floating rock in space paying taxes to pedophiles. Yeah. None of this actually fucking matters.
People fucking hate, like, nihilism in general.
I love it.
There's a lot of people
are the greatest people you'll
ever
meet.
You have to do it right, though. Yeah, because there's, like, different types of nihilism where it's, like, there's one type where it's, like, oh, everything doesn't matter, so what's the point? But, like, the way to go about it, I feel like, is, like, Exactly.
There's like
this means nothing, which at the same time means, dude, this can mean whatever the fuck you want it to. Which is once you realize that, nothing will ever be perfect. It's just gonna be hard forever.
Absolutely.
Fucking grow up, welcome to life. But as soon as you realize that, like,
hard forever to an extent.
Yeah. But as soon as you realize that, like, you can do, you know,
you have control over this.
I mean, and you have to be careful.
To a very large extent.
Yeah, you have to be careful saying shit like that because there's so many people that are born into environments or like financially put into environments where you can't do anything you want. But if you're lucky enough to, like, you know, be in a place where you're not restricted by stuff like that, you could do anything to a degree. And then, like, even those people that, like, are in those scenarios, you know, there's ways out of it most of the time, but everything's on kind of a scale. So there's people that doesn't apply to, obviously, but you can only speak from experience. So,
yeah,
you know, anything that anybody says, I feel like when it comes to, like, life advice is limited to what they've experienced themselves.
To an extent,
yeah. And then, like, which is what's great about, like, people who disagree with you, because you can always fucking learn something from somebody who's like even when there's been times where people have been like, dude, fuck you, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard you say. And I love when that happens because I immediately know that I'm about to hear something that I've never even considered before and I wasn't thinking about when I said what I said. And that's, I mean, if you don't accept shit like that, you'll never learn anything.
I think that's hella important. It's a very good thing, like, subject to bring up because, like, so many people, like, can't admit when they're wrong.
Yeah.
Or, like, don't allow themselves to grow. Or be like, you know what? Maybe my perspective wasn't right on this. I should take in this perspective and expand on my own perspective.
Yeah.
Like, not enough people are really open like that.
Dude, that's
very rare.
The best thing to do, I feel like, this I feel like is applicable to everybody. Greatest thing you could possibly fucking do is be like, I fucking don't know shit about anything.
Yeah. No, if you don't know so, like, if I don't know something, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I do. Like, there's so many people that act like they know shit and like, you have no fucking idea what you're talking about, huh?
Yeah, dude. I mean, everything that I say is fucking just from what I see and, like, feel. And then, like, if you're able to admit that, like, you just don't fucking know, you learn so much and, like, you never stop learning. And, like, I was stupid when I was a kid. I'm stupid now. I'm still a kid. And, like, in 5 years, when I look at myself right now, like, I'm going to be like, damn, everything I just said in this interview was dumb as fuck. But it's going to be because I know so much more. So it won't even, you know, be a bad thing.
Yeah. But at the same time, like, you might look at this 5 years and be like, this is dumb. I might look at this in 5 years and be like, this was dumb. But, like, there's some kid now that's like, damn, I need to know all this information.
Yeah. Because
apply this to my life.
Yeah,
even then, I doubt we're gonna look back at this and be like, "This was dumb." Like,
no.
We've said some pretty fucking solid shit throughout this whole conversation.
Yeah.
Like,
it's because we're both the smartest people to ever live.
Smartest people.
I actually know everything.
Like, Elon Musk doesn't know shit.
That might be true. He knows shit, but